We are following the very latest developments in the Tricia Todd case right here on News Channel 5 today.
The Martin County Sheriff's Office is telling us that there will be a news conference during this hour. We will carry that for you live beginning at 11:30.
Right now, Chopper 5, the only local helicopter in the sky over the scene in Martin County, where investigators have been searching for the body of Tricia Todd.
This after her husband, Stephen Williams, admitted to sheriff's deputies he did in fact kill his wife, Tricia Todd. Right now, he's been charged with second-degree murder.
So to get the very latest on the search, let's send things over now to News Channel 5's Jason Hackett, who is live in Martin County with a news conference that will be getting underway at about 11:30. Jason, what's the latest from where you are?
Well, I spoke to the sheriff just a few minutes ago. He says he is being briefed by his search teams to see what, if anything, new was found out here today. You can see down here at the entrance to Hungryland being blocked off by sheriff deputies. But if you take a look from up above our exclusive Chopper 5 view up there, he could see the search area. He says that the majority of the remains are still out there. Forensics experts from Florida Gulf Coast and canine dogs from Charlotte County have been brought in to assist with the search. So far, only partial remains have been found. Those were discovered last night. Now, the sheriff tells me it's a more manageable search area than the initial 15 square mile area they searched when Tricia first went missing. Her ex-husband, Stephen Williams, was charged with second-degree murder, and he took a 35-year plea deal in exchange for leading the sheriff's office to the burial site. But with only partial remains found so far, partial remains, the sheriff says that the majority of the remains are still out there. He says there has been speculation over whether or not that deal will be changed. The sheriff says the state attorney has asked him not to talk about that publicly, but the sheriff did express his shock and disappointment over the direction this case has taken.
We thought we would come out here and find her buried remains and we'd be able to bring closure to the family. There was no way we could have anticipated this. It was an enormous shock to all of us, and it's a very complex case that we'll continue working on, and hopefully we'll be able to solve what we're working on.
So again, that press conference set to take place in just 30 minutes here at the Hungryland Preserve. We expect to learn more information. The sheriff would not confirm whether or not they have found anything new, but we should find out in just 30 minutes. We'll be carrying that live to you. Make sure you tune in. For now, live at the Hungryland Preserve here in Martin County, Jason Hackett, WPTV News Channel 5.
All right, Jason, thank you. And since the discovery of those partial remains that may be those of Tricia Todd, Martin County Sheriff William Snyder said Williams, the ex-husband, did not meet his end of the plea deal. And according to our legal analyst, that could mean that deal is off the table. According to attorney Michelle Suskauer, depending on how that deal was written, it could be nulled if the offer was contingent on full disclosure of where the remains are. Suskauer says there are three options. Another plea offer could be negotiated with the state. Williams could enter a plea in court and be sentenced by a judge, or he could go to trial. Once again, we are expecting a news conference from the Martin County Sheriff on the very latest details in the case of Tricia Todd. We will carry that live right here on Today on 5 at 11.